What's up, guys? My name is Gio. I'm 22 years old, and I scale successful e-commerce dropshipping brands to 6 or 7 figures every single month. I've been able to achieve some cool things like Shopify plaques. I travel the world. I buy my dream car. The list goes on. But anyways, that's besides the point. That's just a little quick intro about myself. I'm not here to waste your guys' time. Super valuable. But anyways, the whole point of this video is to kind of break down a 1 through 5 step process that will allow you to achieve some of the things that I just mentioned, right? A lot of you guys think that drop shipping is what allowed me to achieve those things, which I guess is partially true, right? Without drop shipping, I wouldn't have that, obviously. But at the end of the day, the bigger picture, what you guys can't see is what's inside of me, right? My mind, right? The things that I'm thinking of, the habits, the mannerisms that I have that have allowed me to achieve these things, right? Because obviously you guys can see the money, $240,000 in a month, whatever, Shopify plaque, right? You guys can physically see these things. But what you can't see is the mindset. And that's the most important thing, right? Because the things that you can see, they're very easily obtainable. I'm sitting here with confidence telling you that to make $240,000 is actually not that hard, right? To be completely honest with you, I'm not even satisfied with that because there's 4 or 5 more figures I need to come after that number before I'm like, damn, you know what? Okay, I'm actually at where I need to be in life, right? So, anyways, that's besides the point. What basically the point of this video is to teach you guys 5-step process that will allow you guys to think so strongly about things in life that it will be impossible for you guys to lose, right? So there are 5 simple steps, I promise you, that will allow you to glow up. It will allow you to make more money, allow you to be more confident. It will allow you to do the things that you've been wanting to do for so long. Because I'm so confident when I tell you guys, when I look at people, I'm like, it's not that I'm better than any other person. It's not that they have something that I don't have. It's honestly just rewiring certain things, how they consume their mind, that will allow them to get to where they want to be. Because if everybody thought the way that I thought from where I was a year and a half ago, they would be in the same place, right? Does that make sense? If every single person took the exact same thought process that I took from a year and a half ago, would be here. So if that makes sense to you, it's very easy for you to understand what I'm telling you here. It doesn't take a specific person. It doesn't take a non-human. It doesn't take somebody outside of the box to achieve these things, right? It just takes some work and some growth for you to apply some certain aspects of thinking to your life that will allow you to get to where you want to be in life. So I know that was kind of confusing, but I hope you guys are still with me here on what I'm trying to tell you is that it's not the actual physical business model that is going to make you the money, okay? It's going to be what is up here. And that's what I'm here to tell you guys, because that's where the value is. You know, I can sit here and be a nerd and tell you like, yo, guys, set up cost caps. Yo, create a brand new drop shipping store. Create this, that, right? Which I'll get to maybe in the future, but that's not where you want to be right now, right? You want to be the person that's thinking the same way that I and other millionaires are thinking before you actually get to drop shipping or trading, whatever it is, right? So that's kind of what I'm here to teach you. So if you want to level up, you want to think right, you want to be honest with you, stop being a bitch and have a right mindset in order to make a lot of money in a short amount of time, this is what you got to do, right? So the first thing is your habits. And a lot of this, I'm going to be speaking on behalf of my personal experience. And obviously, this is my opinion. So if this offends you, good, because that means you're doing something that you know is wrong, right? People don't get offended at something unless they know what they're doing is wrong, right? So if you're fat, for example, if someone calls you fat, you're going to be fucking pissed because you know being fat is for losers, right? If you're broke and someone says, damn, bro, you're a little brokey, you can't afford that, you're going to feel a little bit of your confidence is going to go down a bit and you're going to be like, damn, bro, I am broke. And you're going to get mad, right? So whenever people in life get defensive or mad about something, it's usually because they're too much of a fucking bitch to admit to the fact that what they're doing is wrong. It's that simple, you know? There's things that I do that are wrong. And when people press me about it, I don't just hide in like a fucking turtle and just hide in that shit, you know? No, man, you know, like I like being ripped into. I like being told like you're not doing things properly, you're not doing this right. You need to work on this, you need to work on that. Why? Because that's how you progress in life, man. Straight up, you know? That's how you learn, right? So if somebody's telling you something, it's probably for a reason. So, anyways, that's a little side rant. But the first step is your habits, okay? I'm telling you right now, your habits are super, 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 super important because let's say, for instance, you like to party, you like to drink, you like to smoke. Well, those are terrible habits. Those are going to lead you to nowhere. You need to cut that shit out. First step, you need to cut that out, right? Second step is you need to understand that your habits are going to lead you to decisions, okay? And decisions are what lead to results, okay? So it's that simple. Habits to decisions, decisions to results. So think about it. You have bad habits, you're going to make poor decisions, and poor decisions will lead to poor results. Simple. Good habits lead to good decisions lead to good results. So you need to transition from having bad habits to good habits, right? And an easy way to do this is to just stop doing what you're doing. I know it's easier said than done, but how fucking bad do you want this? How bad do you want to look at your kids in the eyes 10, 15 years from now and say, you know what? I've created such a beautiful life for my children, for my family, that I can just take a deep breath. You know, you've put in all the pain, all the work to just now be free, right? That'd be such a beautiful feeling, wouldn't it be? Or would you rather be the person, it's a loser that has bad habits and is stressed for the rest of their fucking life? You know what I mean? That sounds terrible, bro. Sounds absolutely terrible. How would you want to be the person when you know every single day you are not doing the right necessary things in progressing your future? It's going to lead you down a fucking grave that you'll never be able to crawl out of, right? Because by the time you're 40, 50, 60 years old, it's too late to change who you are as a person, man. You have solidified such strong bad habits into you. It is so fucking hard to change. And I'm not saying that's not possible, but why would you want to do that instead of just doing it now, right? Most of you guys watching this video are probably, I don't know, anywhere between the ages of 10 to, holy fuck, I don't know why I said 10, anywhere between the ages of 18 to 25, right? So I hope if you're 10 watching this video, because you're probably still playing on the playground. But anyways, yeah, why would you not want to be a true ultimate success? Good habits lead to good decisions, and good decisions lead to good results. It's really that simple. If you can't grasp that, bad habits lead to bad decisions, and bad decisions lead to bad results, then you're just a fucking idiot. And you really need to work on yourself here, because I am telling you, man, like, it's really that simple, you know? Cut out all the negativity and all the bad shit and create a better version of yourself. Right? And I'm not saying you need to just wake up tomorrow and be a perfect human being. That's not what I'm saying here. What I'm saying here is you need to allow yourself for some room for growth, right? So take those bad habits out, whether it's smoking, drinking, whatever it might be, procrastination, and just start to slowly work on it. Acknowledge it. Acknowledge that you want to be better, right? Because I promise you, once you become better in those aspects, in the long run, you just won't simply do it, right? I personally don't drink. I personally don't smoke. I personally don't party. I don't do drugs. I don't do those four things because since a young age, since I was 15, 16, 17, I always said no. And that's kind of what you're going to have to start to do. You're going to kind of have to start to say no, you know? And obviously maybe you're in your 20s now, so it's a little bit harder. Well, stop being a little fucking pussy. Seriously. Stop being a little bitch, because just stop doing those things. It's not going to get you anywhere in life. And you're only hurting yourself by doing those things. So that's my little rant on habits, right? Good decisions, or good habits lead to good decisions. Good decisions lead to good results. End of story. Okay. Next topic is taking action, right? So once you've created those good habits, you're ready to take action, right? It's that simple, because good action, good habits lead to good decisions lead to good results, right? So now it's ready to take action because everything is starting to align, right? It's like a puzzle, right? You build the frame and then you build in. So now you've built the frame, you built the foundation to which now you can unlock what's inside, the fun part, right? So you can take action. So take action on a skill, whether it's drop shipping, whether it's trading, whether it's real estate. You need to take action on something because you have now created this version of yourself that is very well rounded and disciplined, right? You've created these habits for yourself. You're working out every day, you're eating healthy, you're in a high frequency state of mind, you're not doing stupid stuff, right? You're not hanging around people that are negative, that are going to ultimately bring you down. It's time to take action, right? For me, it was drop shipping, obviously. So I chose drop shipping and I took action, right? So taking action don't overcomplicate this. Think of something that you like, think of something that you're passionate about, and just take action. For me, I love video games. So I looked up online business skills. So I was drop shipping, scrolling, and took action. Done. That simple, right? The next part is discipline. Because once you take action, you need to be disciplined. You need to be disciplined, okay? Because you can't allow yourself to go back. You're going to have to fight through. You're going to have to push. You're going to have to push through and fight the temptations of those old habits creeping back in. You're going to have to fight through those nights of grinding, of learning, of not understanding, right? Those are the most beautiful moments in life. When we as humans can look at something and have no fucking idea of what it is, but process it so that over time we can perfect it, right? And I'm not saying here that I'm not perfect at what I do. What I'm saying is I'm using it as figure of speech. A year and a half ago, I looked at certain things and was so fucking confused. I was so lost. I didn't know what I was looking at, right? Now I look at those same things as if it's like the back of my hand. It is the best feeling in the world. It's so beautiful to know that I had discipline, right? I didn't give up. I kept going. No matter how hard it was, I knew there was only one way in. There was no way out, right? It's that simple. Once you're in, there's no way out. You're in it forever, right? So if you're not ready to commit to something, then you're not ready yet. You go back to step one, the habits, right? You've got to be aligning your habits, because that will honestly allow you to just be so ready and so committed to taking action and then to the discipline, because everything here needs to align. Thumbs up. See, it knows. It already knows. Thumbs up. But fourth step is failure/adversity. And I can confidently tell you that you're going to go through this. And it's part of becoming successful. It's part of allowing yourself to grow, right? Failure and adversity is part of becoming a better human being. I can 100% attest to this, that when I was in my dorm room a year and a half ago, failing, not in a place that I want to be through, I wasn't happy, right? And failure and adversity will teach you very, very, very quickly that maybe you're not cut out for this, or maybe that it's not something that you thought that you could do, right? But it will teach you that over time you can do it, right? And what I mean by this is it's kind of hard to explain failure and adversity, because it's something that it's different for everybody, right? And I don't want to be too pushy on this subject because it's a very sensitive topic, right? A lot of people go through different things in life, and in my opinion, I didn't go through failure and adversity as much as other people, because I know a lot of people out there have their situation a lot worse, but I'm a firm believer that anybody can achieve anything. So the way you get over failure and adversity is just not giving up, right? So if you get spit in the face, right, you've got to be some strong motherfucker to just go back to the same place and stand there to then get spit again on, right? A lot of people wouldn't go back, right? A lot of people would back down and say, no, man, like, it's not worth it, blah, 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 right? The people that really, really win in life are willing to fail and fail and fail over and over again until they succeed, right? And that's what you're going to have to do. No matter the situation you're in, whether you're in a toxic environment, right? Whether you're financially not stable, whatever it is, you cannot give up at this point in the process because you've created the habits, right? You taken action, you are now disciplined, right? So the failure and adversity is going to come, but this is when you've been preparing for the past year, 2 years for this moment, right? And this is why I really I preach this and practiced it myself, because a lot of people will just give up and they will go back, right? This is why you need to solidify these thoughts, this process into you, because it will allow you to break through. It will allow you to be different from everybody else. And man, I get so worked up talking about this because I see it, man. I see it. I see people in my life trying to obtain the things that I have, other people have, but it's just not going to happen until they do this. They have to follow this process, not line for line, but in some regards, they have to create their habits. They need to be disciplined. They need to take action. These things need to align in order to get results, right? You guys see $240,000 done in a month. This wasn't fucking luck. This wasn't just boom, hit on my first dropshipping store, got lucky. I've done over $1 million in a year. That's unheard of, right? And I'm not here boosting myself up because that's nothing, right? That's low scale of what I am on this planet to do, but it's my journey, right? And I know it's part of the process, right? So I'm confidently telling you that you guys really need to listen to this, right? The last step is progress, okay? You're going to see progress after failure and adversity, because once you get over failure and adversity, well, you've progressed. You've now learned a skill to get you through something tough. I want to share a story with you guys here and put this into perspective for you, because a lot of you guys won't understand that these 5 steps have been with me since I've been a very, very young age, maybe in different aspects of life, but I'll give you a story here, right? So when I was younger, I had good habits, you know, I didn't party, I didn't smoke, I didn't hook up with random girls. I was always training, whether it was for baseball or hockey, whatever it was, I had good habits, right? And taking action was sports for me, right? I wanted to compete. I wanted to play sports. So I took action in sports, right? The discipline came in where I would practice, right? I wouldn't entertain other things that weren't aligning with the vision, playing professional sports, right? I didn't smoke, didn't drink, didn't do any of that stuff, right? The failure / adversity came from when I got injured, right? I got injured in a lot of sports, and that's failure and adversity, man. It's about overcoming those things and knowing that what's on the other side is better than before. So after that, I progressed, right? Maybe sports wasn't in the picture anymore, right? So luckily, it still was. I found golf, which was kind of a sport where beat up people can go play. So that's kind of where I went to go play. Went to school for 2 years, found drop shipping, and I applied those same habits that I had from when I was a young kid to this. And now look, it's not something that was luck. It's not something that is made up. It's because I installed these habits and these characteristics into myself from a very, very young age that has allowed me to achieve and obtain cool things in such a short amount of time because I've been doing it, right? And I'm telling you guys, it's not the business model or the opportunity that is going to change your life. It is the mind. It is the person that you look at in the mirror that reflects back will change your life. It is that fucking simple. And I hope that one of these 5 things that I've said to you guys here today can help you guys crush life, because we live in such a beautiful world of opportunity. Just too many of you guys can't see it. But a lot of you guys will be able to see it if you do this 5-step process, right? Your habits, you take action, you stay disciplined, you fail your adversity, you get over it, and you progress. Those 5 things. It's that simple, right? That's what's led me up to this point. That's what's going to allow me to progress further. And that's going to allow me to do some pretty cool things in life outside of what I'm already doing. But the point of this video isn't necessarily for me. It's for you guys. Because, I see a lot of people, man, and I know they're hurting, whether they have money or they don't have money. I know they're hurting because they don't have the mindset into them. Do you know what I mean? They might have the money or they might not have the money, but the most part thing is the mindset. So you need to get this shit down on pack, and then the money will come, right? The cool things like $240,000 a month, Shopify plaque, nice car, that is the result of the discipline and getting over the adversity and progressing and not giving up will allow you to achieve. It's that simple. But yeah, man, it was awesome talking to you guys kind of about my perspective on how to level up in life. And if you kind of liked this video, you liked what I said, please drop a comment down in the comments and give me your feedback, your opinions, whether you agree or disagree. I'd love to hear it because that's who I am. I love hearing feedback. I love knowing what other people's opinions are, this and that. But please leave a comment below, like and subscribe, and just let me know overall if you like this video or not, and kind of what you want to see in the future, right? So comment down below what you want to see in the future from me personally, whether it's inside the business or my perspectives, whatever it might be. Leave a comment down below, like, share this video, send it to at least 2 people that you know are struggling in life that could watch this video and see the light at the end of the tunnel, because that is my goal. That's my purpose in life, to help other people see how beautiful this life is once you can get all the noise out of it.